Greetings to everyone. This is Sharp Forex. We're trying to look at on a recap of the gold trade that I took today. It was a very nice trade and then very straightforward. If you want to understand this particular recap well, you would have to go watch my first 2-3 videos and even up to the entry, the fourth video, and you would understand how it was. And just like I usually say, if you want to trade, you have to come to your daily to have an idea of what the daily chart is looking like. If you come here, you will realize that this was the previous day's candle. We're on the daily chart, and then this is today's candle. So assuming this one had not come up yet when we're going to take the trade. So based on that, you would realize that just looking at that, this is a wick here. I mean, there's a rejection. Now looking to the left, there's a gap level here. Did it reach it? I think it did. Aside the gap level, you can see there's an A level here, which it also rejected. So at least you have two levels. So if I want to place horizontal lines there, then we see this is the gap level. Honestly, this is a H4. No, this is an MT4 chart. It is my Just Markets copy trading account. So this is an account that I trade on for Just Markets for copy trading. They don't use MT5, so that's why it is slightly different. And then this is the other level I mentioned. So you can see these two levels are there. Now let's see. Now having had this, you realize, okay, there's some rejection here. There's a gap here and there's some rejection. And this is MT4 on Just Market. Now with this rejection, you say, okay, based on the first video and pair, one of my hybrid systems, what do? You shift to H1. And the H1, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to find out the last level on the previous day's candle before the market closed, so that it can help you get your trade today. So if I want to really look at that, what do I have to do? I have to come here and I realize that this was the last level. If you can't see it well, this is it here. This is yesterday's candle last closure. This is yesterday's move. This is today's move. So from here to here is yesterday. From here to here today. And this is the last level before the candle closed here. And then today's candle opened to move from here. So based on that, if I'm to place my line, this is it. I'll put it here. That's my H1. And certainly you can see that price rejected the level a few times. You can see it came, then it rejected, and then finally broke it. So once it broke it, what does it mean? You are waiting for a pull back to it, then you buy. Or it could pull back to this level, you buy. Or it can pull back to this level. I get me. Then you buy any of these levels. So what it means is that if you were up on the charts earlier, and on the H1, it means that you could have caught this trade. You could have just caught this trade with this level, just picking it from here straight away at this point. Here. Direct entry, it moved. How many pips did it move for you? A lot of pips. If you bring it there from here, wow. We have 400 pips in total. So even if you closed at this other where it is now, that would have been almost 300 pips. So what happened was that when I came to H1, I went further to M15. And now let's see, on M15, what else can we see? Oh, on M15, before I took my trade here, before I came to take my trade here, I actually got an earlier trade somewhere here. Why? Within the day, And because daily had already rejected and was moving with this momentum, of course, I knew that this, and then what happened here? Something happened here. We haven't gone into that yet. And once we go into that, you will understand. So something happened this way. You can see that there's some break here. So when it pulled back, there was a level here. So there was an earlier entry here, and it corresponded with a specific time of the day. So one got this entry. Now, after getting that entry, you now come to the main one that I've sent videos on, that at least you would have an idea on this level. Now, on the M15, you would realize that H1 level is there, but you can have other levels too on the M15. And what are those levels? See, there's another level here. If I take this out, there's another level here. That is it, see, on this one. And then, apart from that level, I have a gap level too on the M15. See it here. So it means within this zone, within these two zones here, or this zone, I could take a trade. And that was where I got my trade from. So even if I go to M5, let's see, fine, M5 is clearer there. You can see it very clear here. This was where I got the early entry on the second one. And if you are watching this video, you want to see the actual entry and then, the trade running. I've posted a shot there and then a screenshot of the trade as well. And it's up in my channel. So if you watch it, you can see it there. And you can see this is where I caught it. And then boom, the thing moved. So some came as low as M5 and then they were waiting to buy from here and had a miss here. But if you were on M15, if you were on M15, you would see that it came on M15. You see. So M15 gave the entry here. But M5 lower, you would have missed it. Because if I go to M5, okay, this is where you would have been waiting for it lower. Then you would have missed it over there. You see, you can see it here. Look at the few pips miss. So a lot of people miss this trade and they've been so angry. But on M15, I got it. So sometimes it's not too good to come too low. So the M15, you can see it there. That's it. So there was a trade here this morning. I took it. I couldn't screenshot or record any of this. And then the trade here. So this second one is what I have so far showed you some videos on. You have your breakout, price pulls back. And if you watch critically, those who are in my mentorship, if you watch critically, you will realize that even on the M15 or even if you come to the M5, this second trade, it gave a pattern. It gave a pattern. It gave a pattern. And they know what pattern it is. So sometimes people must understand that, look, mentorships are very good. Go in there, you learn basic things that you would. And SubForex has a hybrid system where if your SNR is not too strong, it comes with a special one for you, special SNR, meaning that I have other things added to it. Other things added to it that you can use. Now, apart from that, I add liquidity to it as well. Liquidity. So the SNR, what does that mean? It makes it stronger. And then there's the Almighty as well. I have the Almighty pattern. The Almighty pattern showed here. It played out here. So people in my mentorship will understand that the Almighty also played out here. Now, apart from the SNR alone, we also have another system, SLP. It's also there. So you can use that to also take this trade. So for me, once I came to the chart, I saw all the confluences there, and I could use one of the systems. And so far, in the channel, I've posted just one aspect of about 4 or 5. Even that one aspect is just snippets of it. So if you want to get the real details, please get in touch and then you'll understand it. And that was how this trade was taken today. Very sleek and fine and simple, and then it was done, and then it moved. And since morning, I've been done and I'm no more even taking any trade again. One doesn't even really need to take a trade. And that was it here. 9 sniper, got it. I think when it came here, some missed this and they wanted it to come back here and then they would take. Some two were waiting somewhere here, but they missed it. This particular one too, they missed it because they were on a lower time frame. They were waiting for it on the M5. But on the M15, they took out from here. Sniper, see, sniper levels. So that's why Sharp Forex will deal with sniper entries on sharp levels. Thank you so much. If you want to learn more, get in touch with Sharp Forex. Then you'll get it. Thank you.